The Youth for Democracy organization staged a demonstration opposite the Elections Commission, demanding for franchise for the youth that are 18 years of age.
The demonstrators point out that although according to the constitution, any citizen who is of 18 years of age, according to the current system, citizens cannot enter the electoral list until they are 19 years of age. The Youth for Democracy organization requested for this procedure to be made more efficient. The Elections Commission took steps to speak with the demonstrators and inquire into their issues.
අපි කතා කරන කලින් ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්නේ අපට ඉදිරිපත් කරොත්.
මේකෝ සීයේ අපිට 18යි අපේ ඡන්දයි කියකෝ කියලා තමයි මේ ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්න ඡන්දන්නියෝ ඉල්ලන්නේ.
මගේ කිසිම අවුලක් නැහැ.
I have no problem if you call me a grandfather because I have a 5-month-old granddaughter. But that said, I am happy that someone who is 35 years old addressed me as an 18-year-old. There is nothing I can provide. Now there is only the chairman of the Elections Commission. Your requests will be fulfilled by the Commission only. We were hoping to use the 2019 electoral list for this presidential election, but we cannot use that because we are unable to certify the 2018 electoral list. Amending the electoral list begins in May and June. Thereby, we can only certify the electoral list by the 31st of October. Therefore, we cannot use the 2019 electoral list until the 31st of October. We can only use the 2018 electoral list. So what you say is true. Only the people who are 19 years and 6 months old will be eligible to vote in this presidential election. However, there is an act formed by the Elections Commission in 2012 for this, the Electoral List Amendment Act. If that is accepted in Parliament, then we will be able to let 18-year-olds vote in the presidential election. You should not try to tackle this with the Elections Commission, but with the political parties who represent the Parliament.
පාර්ලිමේන්තුව නියෝජනය කරන දේශපාලන පක්ෂවල.
එතුමා දැන් සෝදානම් වෙන්නේ මොන මැතිවරණයකද?
නීති අනුව
It is the provincial council elections which should be held according to the law. We are ready for that. We have to wait till at least the 3rd week of September to get ready for the presidential election. Till then, we cannot say we are solely preparing for the presidential election. We too had preparations for the presidential election since the 9th of January, because the president has the ability to hold the elections early. We are always ready for the general election, because the parliament has the ability to dissolve independently and hold the general election. But with the belief that it would not come into light, we already prepared the necessary documents for a presidential election and necessary documents for the 2 types of provincial council elections to be held.
සීම දෙවිදියටම තියන්න ඕන කඩදාසිත් හදලා තියෙනවා.
ඒ වගේම අපි ඊයේ දැක්කා විපක්ෂ නායක මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ මහත්මයා ශ්‍රී ලංකා පොදුජන පෙරමුණේ නායකත්වය ලබා ගන්නවා. එතකොට එතුමන් පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට තීරණය කරලා තියෙන එක්සත් ජනතා නිදහස් සන්ධානය. එතකොට එතුමන්ගේ පාර්ලිමේන්තු ධූරයේ අවෝසි වීමක් සිද්ධ වෙනවද?
ඒක අපට අදාළ නැහැනේ.
That is not our concern. That is a matter of the political parties they belong to. When we are informed of that, we will inform the parliament about that. The internal conflicts within political parties will not be dealt with at the Elections Commission.
සවල තියෙන අභ්‍යන්තර විනය ගැටලු මැතිවරණ කමිෂන් සභාව මෙදියත් වෙන එකක් නෙවෙයි.